we have a problem.
What's the problem, G-Clef?
Is it going to be another 3-0?
I don't know if that's a problem. If that's a problem, we've had a problem for a long time in HGC Korea. But actually, lately, we found the solution. We've had a lot of non-3-0 games.
Yes.
And even a few upsets.
That's Miracle. That's what we have today. But against Gluck, well, Gillyweed won't be too happy.
That's true. Unfortunately, her sponsorship of this team is in trouble. And honestly, their time in HGC Korea may be in trouble as they are at the bottom of the standings. And it's like if you don't have enough money in Wheel of Fortune, you can't buy a vowel. Just like for Gluck, they seemingly cannot buy a win. They've struggled a lot more in Part 2. I thought they were struggling in Part 1, right? And I thought that it wasn't possible for them to struggle more. But this part they really have, and so I do want to see them turn it around. Obviously, they were good enough to qualify for HGC, but staying in HGC as one of the lower teams has been kind of a meme because it is very difficult to do.
Yep, and just in case, if you guys fell for Rapid's words, Gillyweed does not sponsor the
That's
team.
true.
Just in case, there will be one serious guy in the chat. I thought Gillyweed spent.
How could you sponsor a team in Korea?
That's what Rapid said.
Is that why Brightwing is being remade? It's like, oh my god, it all makes sense. Then they draw their little Illuminati sign on the wall and they're like, oh, yeah, okay, well, that guy believes it, but you guys shouldn't believe our trolling, so don't believe his lies. Let's get into it. Our possibly final, gotta add that caveat, game of the night continues, and it is going to be BOE. We just had TOD, and we're on BOE.
On Hanzo, must-ban map, along with Genji Maiev, Gyarados, Diablo, Tyrael. So which one do you pick?
Tyrande.
Tyrande, I meant to say.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Let's just say the must-ban Tyrael.
Tyrael was also banned last
That is true. That is true.
Gotta be there.
Not sure if it's a must-ban, but we gotta take the Angels out sooner or later. So.
Well, it's quite uneven. I like a rectangular figure. Maybe we'll have one more map at the bottom, so we have 10 map pool next season. Who knows? We have a lot of new maps coming, and I would like to see Alterac actually really fun. I've been enjoying.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's such a different way to play.
It's very offensive for me to be on the other side.
Yeah, how dare they assume your allegiance, G-Clef? Oh, I should have the ability to switch teams if I'm on the wrong side.
No, it's always fun.
It is super fun. So can't wait for new maps, new reworks coming through, and the Toronto rework super effective. First pick every game, or at least banned. So we'll see if that continues here as we get into game number 3, Miracle. Have looked very strong.
Yeah, Miracle gets second ban. First ban, Diablo first ban is never a bad thing, but when you have the first pick, you might be considering grabbing one on your own.
That is true.
Concerns me a little.
It seems like it's going to be Diablo and then Genji and then probably Tyrande ban here from Gluck, and then they followed up with a Maiev ban.
Let's take a look at the second ban, okay?
Okay.
Because
okay.
Seems like they have not really adapted what the really big mistake was from the last game. They ended up going all the way down the same path, taking out the tanks. Unless they first pick tank, that I would like a lot. They got to choose variant because it went all the way down, even banning Tyrael because that was the hero for Roxer. And Hanzo is open, so I would say grab Hanzo in this case. But you might not have your favorite tank. Miracle would like to grab onto Nubarak once again, but instead Tyrande opened this time.
Okay, so Tyrande was open, but I do agree, limiting that tank pool might have been more effective. It felt like Varian was a big weak spot in game number 1. Maybe some other issues, but certainly Varian did not work out. So limiting that tank pool might have been pretty effective, but so is grabbing very strong heroes, and that's exactly what Miracle have done. Whereas Gluck just pick up their big tank line, grabbing a Blaze.
Yeah, finally, because Miracle opened them up. Because they wanted to grab onto Tyrande plus Leeming super high. Leeming Hanzo, they just rise up to top tier, even getting banned so many times on this map only. Not only, but most of the times. Solid ban will be a support because they already have a Tyrande Deckard, or well, White Main I think is a better one. Oftentimes I do mention because of Leeming.
Definitely. That ability to burst heal. Okay, Malfurion. Feels like banning Malfurion is like so 2 weeks ago, G-Clef.
Or month ago.
Maybe 3 weeks. Maybe maybe a month. That's
Back to Western Eastern Clash when Ice Block was removed. Ralphie, I'll comfort pick for KCB. So maybe we're going down the comfort pick of support.
Okay.
I think they were concerned about the cleanse. Deckard, of course. Nope. White main, yes, but Malfurion an easier one to have a cleanse with Nature's Cure with many.
For sure. Okay, well, that is going to be the Thrall Urel for Miracle, and so Gluck get a chance to close out their lineup here. Do they have something special in mind? I think they should just go straight up standard here. It seems like that's been what they've been doing so far, but what's the secret sauce here? Ah, I knew it! Alarak coming through, the High Lord, here on the battlefield of eternity.
The sadism bamboo, I would like to call it.
It's not the happyism, it's the sadism.
And that's a spicy one. Might actually be spicy on their own team. Because they have some CC. And lots of CC to counter. And this time with silence, you can actually displace a hero. And have 7-sided land pretty easily. Gluck, they have a really good team comp going in. This would, I would say, a Gen G draft styling from Gluck.
Especially with the Alarak.
And usually rich on that Alarak, but this time Overlord, really good with skill shot. Just not yesterday, but he has been pretty good. But Miracle, they still have their Thrall. That's going to be the big problem, and they banned Morden instead. They wanted to ban out Judy's hero pool, an ETC pick, which is not the strongest, but with Irel, ETC comes out strong enough all the time.
And any amount of CC that you stack on with Tyrande can really compound. The combos just open themselves up. Biggest thing for me is Li Ming here on not Towers of Doom, Battlefield of Eternity. One of the strongest picks you can get. Super strong in the current meta, and it's in the hands of Miracle, so I'm excited to see what they can do with it. Or maybe if Alarak and the synergy that Gluck have drafted can finally get them the game win they've been looking for this entire part.
Nothing crazy unusual. Roxer having a Lubrock this time will be easier compared to the variant. Overlord, I didn't really see him playing Alarak as a melee hero.
Yeah,
but he's kind of a mage-ish. A lot of his damage and coordination due to the skill shots. Yeah, so I could follow the line there.
It depends on how you want to build, but I think you're correct there, G-Clef. And here we go, kind of meeting everybody in the middle. See once again, yes, still going for Crash Lightning. Nothing super change of pace. Or what did I say? G-Clef? Prankle. Looking at Prankle, I said the wrong
I'm on Li Ming lane. Level 48.
48? Yes. Yikes.
Oh, they know where Judy is now.
Oh,
and this is the power slide.
Okay, well,
and will be punished.
Yeah, he will.
Okay, not too much. That was not the best pick.
Almost getting
Discord
Roxer.
Before that telekinesis. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that could have been a kill if coordinated just a little bit better.
I mean, still they got close, and you get close enough times, you're going to be able to convert on that. So
he power slided out of there because the cloak, told the opponent team where he actually was for the time. Great Discord, Judy, nice peel.
Yeah, Frankel with teleport backwards gets himself back to safety and keeps on firing away. That was good peel though. That was like the zest, right? It's the best part of the peel.
Zest.
So, you know, there's a peel on an orange, right?
Yes.
And so orange zest is just the outer part of that, the most flavorful part, the best part of the peel.
Oh, that's why he's a StarCraft player, right?
that is true. Very good at that, too. Oh, no,
they
there
know.
it is. They know.
Know. They knew
you
about
thought
this.
You were so sneaky, Gluck.
And Miracle, what a bunch of actors. Look at that. They're like,
that.
We don't know about a thing. What's happening on their side?
You know, we talked about another one as the talent earlier, but they might have played themselves very well there. Oh, Miracle. They made it look close.
I know, and if they film a movie, I'll watch it. That was a pretty good of acting, man.
Yeah, those guys
5
get paid
stars
a lot.
out of 5. Rotten Tomatoes, 98%.
Their IMDb page, most hits. They're so popular. Wow. Okay. Nice try, Gluck, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe want to rename Gluck after this one. We'll see if they get caught out here. Boom goes the Dynamite. That's a nice pick off by Li Ming.
And because it's not too far into the game, but this lane is destroyed, guys. I'm saying it's
nothing
done.
left.
It's done. The laning is done. It's double in 2 lanes. If 1 lane is dead, where do you go? To Irel? Okay, have fun killing Irel. That's gonna. So Gluck, their early game is basically over.
I'm pretty sure that Ural could just like sit there in lane, and maybe you have Overlord like walk up to it. It's like, all right, let me.
This is basically
do
like
some damage.
we go into Praxis and you do not have a wave clear in your 5-man, and you just lose the lane all the time.
What are you supposed to do? You walk into the lane,
yeah,
you're like,
it's not as bad as Praxis because you do have the Immortal, and you do have an Hanzo. So Gluck, yeah, they're racing for it. I think they will actually be really good contesting here against Miracle.
They will be pretty good at that, and so second phase will come up here in just a second. It's not like it's totally over for Gluck by any means. The levels are still pretty close. They did lose a lot as far as structure health down bottom, but damage on to Roxer.
Yeah, as long as he buys time, okay, but Borrow Charge on cooldown. Okay, great silence, but Hanzo is doing damage onto the Immortal. That's all they need. As long as they survive and take the Immortal, that's all they need. Power Slide. Trying to catch Overlord, but Immortal's gone. Gluck takes it. What can they do after?
Yeah, can they even survive this? Rocks are still low. MSG, or Asgard rather, still low as well. Nitrogen on the chase. Avenging Wrath not going to follow or over-follow there. KCP, and there's the and one. Off the teleport, Frankel goes to the reset and gets it, but he's out of mana.
I guess KCB had no other escape. He's sad to go out there, but still they got the Immortal, which is a very nice news for them. Because they lost the lane so hard. If this didn't happen, I don't know where this game was going to head in. But with this great catch, Immortal is one of the strongest objective all games.
Yep. Unfortunately, not actually Immortal. It will die there, and now it's Miracle's chance to push things back out. But still, nice structure damage done off of that objective control by Gluck. They do win it. Can't take that away from them, but Miracle will try to take everything else.
Sniper Scroll is the key to Miracle. Watch where this is headed when we go into another matchup. Against Gluck, I don't think this test is 100% full power.
This is like a take-home test. Certainly not the most powerful kind of test.
I do not like take-home tests.
Dude, I love take-home tests. I'm the slowest test taker in the world. Gives me enough time to figure that out. I can power cram, like stay up all night for 3 nights, and eventually I'll get it done. But
it's like an open book test.
That's true.
You can open your book, but you only have 40 minutes to look into the book and
I'm a goner there. There's no way I finish that test for sure. Here comes Nitrogen looking for the flank.
Yeah,
the combo so well. The hammer right on out. Overlord not where he wants to be, and he will be the first casualty. Taken out by Tyrande, interestingly enough. The follow-up there, Roxer will be the next casualty of war here. Maybe even Myson going down if Judy wants to take him out. Nope, natural agility on out there.
The best news for Gluck on that teamfight was that Hanzo got to finish his quest, and that's it. But which helps a lot in the next Immortal race. Because Miracle, if they are not able to catch like the last one, let's look at, okay, 10. 10 on the Lightning and also the Globe. The Rocky Rock on the ETC. So as long as they don't lose too many and keep on taking Immortal, Gluck can actually win the game. That's how you win BOE, and that's why they grab onto that Hanzo. The first big reason.
It's certainly a big advantage when it comes to specifically the objective. And that's back up again, so maybe that's where their advantage lies. We get a chance to see as they do look to contest here. Actually, Judy, momentarily in a little bit of a rough spot there, but back
when
out
there's an Alarok on the other side, you have to think one more. Are you in the range of telekinesis plus the Immortal stun? That's always a combo that's pretty scary. Pretty long of a stun.
Yeah, it certainly is. Speaking of stuns,
which I think they were just looking for that because the circle was right next to him.
It was
but
close.
Alarok was a little bit far away.
Yeah, Overlord not using, or not quite in position.
Yeah, but this is a very good Immortal spot for Miracle because they have the fort down. And Gluck has a longer way of
look at
retreating.
Frankel though. He's back to the back. Oh, the CC
Myson
blowing Myson apart.
They have 10. Gluck, they should be running away now. They're too late. Nitrogen comes in with the hammer, delays. Telekinesis misses. There's
perfect
thunder.
sundering as well. Overlord just can't go anywhere. He is the next casualty here. None of the strengths of Gluck's lineup left. They lose them both. Will lose the Immortal because of it.
Oh, that's a kill now.
Oh wow, Frankel's going off today.
Even without the missiles, or just enough with the disintegrate, picking up the kill. Nicely done. And that's only the beginning. And Gluck was a tough one. Miracle was getting close to 10. They're buying time. And the fact that because they had to go all the way down, they don't have a fort down there. So that was the reason why they were just defending it instead of going for the offensive move. That was a tough choice to make. And they choose a safer one, and they ended up losing a little more.
Man, that pick off onto Hanzo, we just spent like the entire 2 minutes before then hyping up how strong a part of their lineup Hanzo was. Then he just gets blown up before the fight even starts. We're like, oh, well, I guess they don't have that anymore. So now, like you said, one of the strongest objectives in Heroes of the Storm, the Immortal on Miracle side, crushing through that top fort.
So Nitrogen has been coming up all the way to Jung'an level solo lane, I think. In terms of right now, the top 2 solo, the off lane, the sub tank, however you like to call it, Jung'an and Nitrogen is top 2.
That's high praise coming from UG Club.
Good peel from Judy.
Yeah. Disintegrate coming through. Cocoon broken.
Yeah. There's a mosh pit locking out. Great arrow. That's what you have to wait for.
Yeah, bunker, I mean, well used there, but it will expire. There it goes. The sundering comes through, or it doesn't come through yet. Sorry, I mistook that. There's the sundering, finally used, but still Yrel. Oh man, look at that heal off of the, was it Avenging, Avenging Wrath? That feel when you can't remember the heroic. Oh, Frankel's looking for it! I was way too close.
What a crazy man!
The monster! Overlord was just centimeters away from getting blown up instantly. That was, I like that. I like this.
Gluck's buying time on this one was actually really good. They bought good amount of time with the bunker. They delayed just enough. They have all the safety tools. Mosh pit, the arrow, what you just have to have. Cocoon onto ETC when he was about to have mosh pit. Disintegrate. So you have these pretty cool interaction back to back. What counters each other. But
it's really fun to watch.
A few levels apart, and KCB never really got the good 7-sided angle, and some more engaged angles from Rockstar here in this case.
Now let's watch. Just so much change to see onto Overlord. Overlord, High Lord, whatever you want to call him, he is still struggling.
And look at Franco, he's about to get a kill. Counter strike, not going to land on anyone. There's a kill. Reset.
Goes to Thrall. I definitely thought that Frankel was going to look for that. Can't get anything off the reset. I think that's good for Miracle, oddly, because it means that they won't overextend. They will back off. Just go for the solid objectives.
With this camp pushing, by the end of the Immortal time, I don't know which lane is going to be more damaged once the Immortal goes. Like Gluck, they have always... They have a better position in this case. Bison chunking a little bit as Miracle just took the camp with the leaving and Yrel, so they end up losing the first few thousands of trade. Chain stacking.
Let's see. They have to protect their Hanzo. Myson died immediately in the last Immortal, so if he stays alive, this could definitely still go well for Gluck. Nitrogen jumping in, he's at half health, but Yrel. So the angle does need to be good here for Miracle. Judy is out there fishing, looking for any opportunity to get a pick. Oh man, that orb almost hit Bison. Overlord half health here. Ooh, this is starting to look scary for Gluck.
Overlord is caught, Chase, he's gone.
Disintegrate to break the cocoon instantly, and that means Judy's back in the fight, looking for more. Nitrogen the follow-up, bunker forced out. Nitrogen just bunny hopping all over them. Myson out of here, and they're gonna let Asgard go. Nice guy,
I think that
Miracle.
was the right call. They let him go, basically because they were focused a little too much onto the chase.
Let no one say that Miracle are not merciful gods.
And they have it disintegrate to break that cocoon in just a second, maybe even less than a second.
Oh definitely. Especially with the level advantage there, the talent tier advantage. That is going to be super, super strong. I love watching Miracle work when they are in their element. There's nothing stopping them.
There's nothing stopping them. And Asgard just walked out saying, huh? I survived? Okay, thanks guys.
Yeah. There's no all chat, so he can't say thank you in the game, but maybe he just like yelled it really loudly. He'll say it afterwards when they're shaking hands.
I think Gluck is positioning a little too far away from each other. It's a mosh pit is pretty scary when you're too close, Sundering, but they're like way too far apart. And they should be nearby Hanzo. And there are lots of angles you can work around, even though when Immortal's at the bottom. But even with the Hanzo not really having perfect coordination, I think, is the problem why they're consistently losing the Immortal fight here, the race.
Immortal coming through, still over half shields. This is just almost strong enough to take it all the way to the core. Especially if Miracle are able to get any picks here. They could go all the way. We'll find out how far they can go. Blaze already down to half health. MSG, I don't know if you're making it out of this one. Asgard might be living up to his name heading up to Valhalla. They're 7-sided, but no damage really done because of it. MSG, he wants to survive here. You can tell that Frankel is trying to keep him from surviving, but he does make it back out with just a sliver for the second time in a row. And
they have 16 and 5 men for Gluck as well, so they could be defended, holding a lot. But Nubarok's gone, Counter-Strike now ignored perfectly. There's the mosh pit right after. Another kill going with that. And they're just going to continue. Without the bunker, he has to escape as well.
Miracle are pacifists, so they're not even going to take out Asgard, Bison, or KCB. They get to be the spectators as they watch on in horror. Their core going down in game number 3 to give Miracle our second 3-0 victory of the day.
A 14-1 game. Miracle just stomping down, destroying the entire 5 men of Gluck. Game 1-3. And this shows what you actually have to ban. I don't think Gluck came into the match today saying, okay, we have done all the prep, what we should ban against Miracle, what we should take in this meta. I think they were very underprepared in terms of drafting. Thrall, I think it's a very big key. I'm highlighting this a lot because we're going to have this ban against Sniper, which is kind of rare to see out of the top 3 teams.
Yeah, and especially when Miracle play in their match against Tempest in that final week, you're going to see that realized by Tempest.